Cruising with Clergy.
Welcome to this week's Cruising with Clergy. I thought I'd head out to the suburb of Cranbrook and catch up with the parish priest of the Holy Spirit Parish. Now, Father John's a member of the Order of Discalced Carmelites. I told him I'd be by, so let's see if he's waiting outside. There's Father John right now.
Hi Neil.
Hi, Father John. Welcome.
I'm well. How are you?
Oh. Shoulder bump. Okay, thanks for coming for a drive with us, Father John. Let's get this out of the way right from the word go. You probably have the longest surname in the diocese. How do I accurately pronounce Kunnathumadappilli? Do I get it close?
Thank you, Neil. You are very close. I know it has got nearly, 19 letters in my surname. And you are right, it is Kunnathumadappilli. I am proud to say that many of our Holy Spirit school children, in grade 3, 2, etc., they pronounce that surname very correctly, and I'm very proud of them.
Excellent. Thanks for that. I'll try harder to try and get the roll of the tongue a little bit better. And as I said, you're one of the 3 Order of Discalced Carmelites in the diocese. What's the history of the OCDs and their charism?
Yeah, the Carmelite order is a very ancient religious order which actually originated in the 13th century in Mount Carmel in Palestine, where the hermits did live, and then they came together to live as a group, and they had a great devotion to Blessed Virgin Mary. And even now the Carmelites have that great devotion to Blessed Virgin Mary, and so the Carmelites are in fact called brothers of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Mount Carmel. So we always have that devotion to Blessed Virgin Mary, and now it is spread all over the world. And we also have the secular Carmelite order, which we called OCDS, Order of Discalced Carmelites Secular. And even in Townsville, we got a small branch of this OCDS with nearly 20 members, and they are based in Cranbrook.
Very interesting, Father John. That's fantastic. But you've been in Townsville with Father Joshy now for quite a period of time. How have you made Australia your home?
That's a good question, Neil. In fact, Joshi and I will be completing 10 years in Australia, whether you would believe it or not. When my superior asked me whether I could go to Australia to take this mission, I agreed on condition that I will be here for a period of 2 years. But instead of that, now it has gone to 10 years. And I think I have become an Australian in every sense now, and I have even become an Australian citizen. I am really used to it. I know the culture here, I know the customs here, I know how the people live here. So I think in almost every way I have become an Australian, I think.
Tell me a little bit about Father John, your family and your history and your journey to the priesthood.
Thank you. I come from a big family. We are 6 siblings, 3 brothers and 3 sisters, and I am 4th on the line, and all the others, my 3 sisters and 2 brothers, they all got married and do live family life with their children. So I have nephews and grandnephews now, and I lost my father 3 years ago, and my mum is still alive, and well, she is sick, but still she's okay. I speak to her every day on the phone, which is a great comfort to her and also to me, to speak to her. Well, from my very young age, I had a desire to become a priest, because there are so many priests in my own family. 3 of my uncles are priests, 3 of my first cousins are priests, and so many religious sisters, religious nuns in my family. So my association with all of them somehow generated in me also a desire to become a priest. And once I finished my grade 10, I joined the seminary at the age of 15, and I became a priest at the age of 27, 28.
A little hidden secret about Father John. Do you still play sport, or did you play sport when you were a young person?
Yeah, while I was in the seminary, as a seminarian, I used to play volleyball, basketball and badminton, and I think I was pretty good at all those, but now obviously I do not play any of those games. I go for long walks now.
So Cranbrook's a very large suburb, and Holy Spirit's got a long tradition and a large parish. How do families evangelise or live out their gospel calling to be the face of Jesus in the world?
That's a very good question, Neil. I was in fact telling my parishioners yesterday during the Mass that this pandemic through which we are all going on now has in fact brought out an epidemic of kindness in the people, because even in my parish, I have had so many people asking me, Father, what can I do for any of our parishioners? If at all you need, if at all you know of some of our parishioners who are in any need of help. And also I know people who literally ring the elderly people who they know are all alone in their house, just to make sure that they are well and safe. And another example, I used to write an email letter to all my parishioners every week, and I know a number of our parishioners who know that there are people who do not have this email facility. They took printout of their letter and distributed to other parishioners as well. So see, they are all in fact faces of Christ to them, to those parishioners in different ways. So I think I am really excited to see how our parishioners try to be that face of Christ to other parishioners in our parish. So that is an amazing thing. People are really missionary in the way they live and in the way they behave.
Wonderful. Well, thanks very much for spending some time with us and cruising with Clergy. And we'd like to finish with a song, and I think I know what it is. What would be your favourite hymn or song that you enjoy and lifts you up and you sing along with? Because I know you can sing.
Yeah, I love singing, and I do sing a bit in my every Mass. I just love it. I used to, even now, I like Amazing Grace. It's a fantastic song. But once I came to Holy Spirit Parish, which is Holy Spirit, I just love that song, Hearts on Fire, because I think that is my mission, to set the hearts of people on fire with the love of God. And
I just happen to have it. And that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And Michael Mangan does a great version. Thanks, Father John, for joining me.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
And we sing along with the kids. So.
Yeah.
Setting hearts on fire.
Hearts on fire. Setting hearts on fire.